All right, excited to have Nick Ross back on the podcast. Of your fourth or fifth appearance, sixth. It's getting up there.
I think I did 2 last year. Was it?
Did
or
2
3?
last year.
Yeah.
Year before that. But I think this has got to be 5. Probably
maybe 4 or 5. Yeah.
4 or 5. Yeah. Well, welcome back, man. Good to see you.
Yeah, good to be back on.
Great win Saturday. Want to start with that. What a performance against your former team in El Paso. It was a while ago, but still technically your former team.
Yep.
A team above you guys in the points, in the rank or in the standings, obviously in points too, and kind of a resounding win for you guys. How did it feel after getting the 3?
Good, yeah. Obviously very good, especially to win at home. I think we needed that as well. I think a couple of times we've been winning games and then next game we've drawn or lost, so like kind of been up and down a lot. But I think to get the 2 wins back to back, and especially a home win with a good crowd and state fair and everything going on, it was loud too. It was really loud, so it was good to have them on our side, and just important that we climb up the table a bit. I think we've been down there too long, like flirting with the bottom a bit, so it's good to be up there a bit.
Well, it was you guys have been gone on the road for almost a month.
Yeah, it was long.
It's been a while since you've been back home, so I'm sure like kind of being able to get back into the rhythm of being in a home game, getting the crowd on your guys' back was great. I mean, it was just such a good performance all the way around. Danny had a couple really big saves, obviously, especially he had the one early that would have been an equalizer. But other than that, you guys pretty much, I would say, not dominated, but we had a really impressive performance. A lot of opportunities. There could have been probably 5 or 6 goals. So where you guys just felt like you were locked in. Now that the season is kind of progressing, seems like you guys are getting on the same page. Guys are making runs. You're expecting runs. Like it just seems like you guys are hitting on all cylinders right now.
Yeah, I think with what's been going on recently, like, yeah, we've not had the best results, but we're still playing the same way. Like I think we've been playing well. It's just the results haven't gone our way. And I think against Vegas away, it kind of clicked a bit where we looked dangerous a lot going forward, and especially like building out from the back as well, which we work on quite a lot. So it's just more about like sustaining attacks in the opposition half, which we also work on a lot. So we've been doing that really well, and I think the game on Saturday, I think every time we went forward, it looked like we were going to score. And Danny had the saves, but you could have saved that one. The one straight at him. Yeah, he'll get save of the week. It was a good save, Danny. But
I was gonna say you're saying it was right at him.
Yeah, like we're limiting teams to that kind of chance. Like that's their best chance. So I think that shows how well we're doing. And then you've got Seba playing really well. Michel scored an unbelievable goal. Yeah. Christian came on, did well. And then I think everyone just seems to be playing on the top of their game right now. Yeah,
it seems like it. Blake Willie with a second consecutive assist after getting his first career assist. He's playing well. What's it like playing alongside him? As a vet, I'm sure you bring him under your wing a little bit, right?
Yeah, like we all try to help Blake, Chibi, Davion when he's here. He seems to be traveling the world all year. But Blake's doing really well. Yeah, I'm really happy for him. He's improved a lot. Him and Chibi, I think, when they first came to train with us, they were like scrawny kids. Like didn't really. We knew they were good players, but they've improved so much in the last kind of year and a half. So I enjoy playing with Blake. He does a lot of running. He's hard in the tackle. Like I don't know if you've noticed that, but he enjoys the tackle, so I don't mind that. And he's done really well last couple of games. A few assists.
I remember one game earlier in this year, he had a yellow card in like
the first 10 seconds.
10 seconds.
He killed someone. Yeah. But someone was talking the other day about a stat that he had an assist against Vegas, and then Roro had an assist, and it was the biggest age gap between. I'm sure. 2 people getting assist in the same game.
Have you seen the picture of him with Roro? Did that go around the office at all? Or
they showed it. Room? We did a graduation thing for Chibi and Blake, and it was in there.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Amazing. Yeah,
that's pretty wild.
Yeah, like he's come through the ranks, and his dad, I think, has a big part in that. His dad comes to training sometimes, and he must be proud of what he's doing. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And Brian Willie, shout out to him, academy coach. He's been, I think, with the club for like 10 years as well. So it's pretty awesome. I want to ask too about just the vibe in the locker room after the game a little bit. Like, obviously, big 3-0 win, getting the 3 points, obviously, but just the way you guys did it, and
you really dominated. So how do you, like, after the game, what's the vibe in the locker room like, and how do you guys use that to build into this upcoming Saturday?
I think we're a good group in that we're not too down when we lose, and then we're not too up when we win. So it was kind of just, I don't know, it was kind of normal after the game.
Interesting.
Yeah, because like
not too high. That's good. I mean, I feel like that's a good thing.
I think when you're at home, there's different things going on as well. Like after the game, you go to the fans, and then families come on, and I was kind of late getting back to the changing room, so like I missed a lot of it. But then Neil speaks, and it was just kind of like validation of what we've been doing. We've been training really well, and it's kind of coming into a game now, which is the important thing. But it's different when you're away, and if you lose a game when you're away, it's just finish the game, back to the hotel, and then you're just sitting there thinking about the game the whole time. But home games are different, and it was just everyone was happy, obviously, but it wasn't like over the top. We're only halfway through the season, so
I think that's healthy, though,
point.
right? You don't want to try and act like this game meant the world. It was an important game and an important 3 points, but you got a lot more important games ahead. There's still a lot of games left, and keeping that like level-headed mindset, don't get too low on losses, don't get too high on wins, I feel like is important for consistency and long-term success, right?
Yeah, I think Neil's good with that. I think
it seems like it.
He's brought that in. That he's obviously not happy if we lose, but he's not going to be in a mood with us. He's not going to kind of treat us any different than if we won the game. So I think that's a big thing that we've kind of had this year, and I think we're all pretty good at picking each other up. Like if someone makes a mistake or misses a chance, like we're not on them. We're not trying to ruin their confidence. We're just trying to build each other up, and I think it's paying off now.
Yeah, no doubt. You hit 100 Republic appearances. You're close. How close are you to 500 career appearances? You got to be pretty close, right? Do you know off the top of your head?
I think I'm at like I want to say like 420, maybe.
Wow. So 500 would be an impressive number.
Last time I was on was 100, wasn't it? No.
Was
no, that was different. No. That was when me and Lee signed.
Yeah.
Really happy with that. To get to 100 and trying to get as many as I can. Like 500 is a target. Like I just think it sounds good. Yeah. I think if it's below 500, I'm going to be annoyed. Like I need to play more games to get above. We'll be playing for anyone at that point. But yeah, I mean it's a good achievement, and it's something I'm really trying to do, and I feel good. Like I know you call me a vet there, but I feel like I got called that when I first moved out here. I was like 27 in El Paso, and they're like, oh, like the vet from Scotland. I was like, I'm only 27, like I'm not that old. And then
hang on, is a vet a negative term to you?
It's different here, isn't it? A vet is like,
I would say so. I would say a veteran is just someone who's
experienced.
Yeah, experienced. Yeah, not old.
If I were to think of a vet, it would be old.
Interesting. All right.
Yeah, but I've had that a lot recently. So and I forget how old I am. Like when someone asks me, I'm like, oh yeah, 33. Like it's a lot older than I feel. So
that's good though.
Yeah, like I feel great, and I feel like I could play a lot, like maybe another 4 or 5 years.
Wow.
If I can, if people will take me. I mean, you can want to play, but teams got to want you.
But look at Roro. I mean, he's doing it.
Yeah, I've played like he's 37. I played with I don't know if you know Richie Ryan. Mm-hmm. He played until 37, 38.
Yep. He played what at the end in Monterey Bay, I think.
No, he played in El Paso with me.
But at the end, he was in.
Monterey Bay. He finished in El Paso.
He finished in El Paso. Okay.
Yuma as well in El Paso. He played to like almost 40. So
wow.
There's a chance, like, if it's worth it for the family, like I've got more people to think about now than just me.
I know. How's that? So you welcomed a second child. Congrats.
Thank you. Yeah.
How's it going? How's the? Have you guys changed formations to handle it a little easier? Like, what's the?
I feel like we're more man to man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think so. Yeah. My wife Adriana, she's with Liam, our youngest. He's 3 months, coming up to 3 months.
Wow.
And then I'm with Mateo. He's almost 3. Well, he'll be 3 in October.
Wow. So
it's lively. It's just like he's non-stop. Like he wants to play. He wants to read books. He wants to play with his cars.
Yeah.
I feel like the last couple of weeks he's really got into football.
I was just gonna ask. Yeah.
I've tried to get him into it before. Like we took him to. There's a thing called Little Kickers. It was like some kids camp thing. And he didn't really like it.
Oh, were you worried?
Yeah. So I was like, oh, we'll try again later.
Yeah.
And then just kind of left him with it. And like after the game, he loves it, like going on the pitch after the game and kicking a ball around. And then
that's great.
Recently, I've been trying to teach him like celebrations and stuff. Like,
nice.
He goes around the house kicking the ball off the door and then celebrates. Like trying to get him on that.
That's so funny.
Yeah, that's the best. Like the best feeling is after a game when I come off and I see him and he just wants to run around and you can't beat it.
Yeah, I mean Sebastian that scores on Saturday goes and kisses the baby, man.
I saw that. Yeah,
it's impressive.
I don't know if he had that planned or what.
It seemed like I don't know. He he had the jersey ready for him when he scored his 100th. Like it seems like he's got a plan on after he scores.
Maybe the time as well, because when he missed that chance on the line, he maybe thought, "Nah, this is not the right time. So I'm gonna miss this one."
Yeah.
And
they're not near, so I can't do celebration yet.
Wait till they get closer and then I'll score. Yeah.
Yeah, that's funny. So, but how are you getting sleep wise? How do you balance now having a second one with being a pro footballer? Your sleeping is obviously important as a player to make sure you have as energy and obviously intensity in training and and everything.
It's I feel like you just get used to it. I think with Matteo it was like, well, it was off season, so that was fine. I was there the whole time, didn't really have to do much, and then now this is in April when Liam was born, so straight into the season, like right at the start of the year. But I feel like it's been okay. I feel fine. Like game days, as long as I get my game day nap in, I'm okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, have to get that in.
What time's the nap at? You do it with the kids or without?
No, I couldn't do it. I've tried it. Even with our dog, like she loves sleeping, so like she'll come sleep, but then she wants to be in and out of the rooms and all that, so I can't have anyone in. But usually from 1 till 2. Or like 12:30 till just about an hour.
Oh, all right.
So I get that and I'm okay. And then regular days it's okay. We only train like a couple hours and I go home. But I think the hardest bit is like you do a hard session, you're tired, you come home and then you just gotta go straight into playing like dad mode, like doing everything.
Yeah.
And it's tough, but I wouldn't change it. Like I love it.
What was it like knowing the baby was coming in April, season's happening? Like how did you kind of balance that aspect? Like I'm sure that's pretty tough.
Well, it worked out really well for me without meaning to be. So like we were building up to the due date and I was going to say to Neil like what am I going to do, because we had a couple of away games and I didn't want to be away and
100%.
the baby's born and I miss all that. And then I got injured like a month I think before the due date. Wasn't like a proper injury, so I was out for like I think 6 weeks in the end. So because I was out, I got injured at that time. I was here the whole lead up to the due date.
That's good.
I wasn't traveling to games, so I was here when he was born. So
the one time probably you were okay with being injured.
I was nobody likes being injured, but I think the way it worked out was perfect. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, that's good.
So it was tough, but
is it tough when you go on road trips now and you're away from him? Or is it a break?
It's a nice break, but then you're like, I miss them.
Yeah.
And then I feel bad because my wife's at home outnumbered. Yeah. She's 2v1.
Yeah.
So it's hard for me to enjoy it too much.
Yeah.
And like even when I'm
guilty.
and even when I'm in a hotel, like I'll wake up at the times I wake up during the night sometimes, because I get up at maybe like 2 or like 1:30, 2, and then 4 or 5. My job is just to change him and then put him back. She gets up, feeds him, nudges me. I just turn around, like change him at the table, back to her. Got a bit of a system going on.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Man, that's interesting. So I want to ask, you kind of talked about playing for Neil and kind of what his style is like. And I made a joke right after he got here about like, hey, finally we got another Scotsman in the building. He signs LJ, I mean, almost immediately. Mm-hmm. But what is it? Is you guys have any Scott talk? Did you guys
Scott talk? I like
That's a great name, by the way. I just came.
Let's
up
get
with
a new podcast called that. Yeah,
Scott talk. We got bring LJ. You could bring Briggsy. You could bring Moffitt. Briggsy kind of. I mean, he's, Briggsy's got a...
Briggsy would take over.
I know. He definitely would take over.
A one-person podcast there.
Briggsy, you would have a very hard time with the subtitles.
Yeah.
YouTube subtitles would struggle.
Who do you find hardest to understand?
Of the 5?
Say me, Neil, LJ. I wouldn't really put Moffat. He's all right.
No, Moffat's easy.
Yeah,
Moffat's fully
Briggsy.
Americanized. We give him a hard time for it.
Yeah. I heard you saying that my accent was Americanized.
Whoa, I did?
You did, yeah.
Yeah, it is a little bit.
You think?
Well, I don't know.
No,
if
but
it's
I don't
Americanized.
I don't have a strong one
So I don't
anyway.
know. Yeah, that's not fair. That's fair.
I heard that, and I can't wait till he gets me on the podcast next.
He's got to be. It's just. So I'm sure different. This is good education for me.
Go on,
different areas of Scotland, probably thicker accents, right?
Definitely.
Yeah. So that's the reason.
It's like
I think it's impressive that Briggsy, chaplain Robert Briggs, for those who don't know, who's been with the club a very long time. He's been here 20 years and has as thick of an accent as anybody that I've heard of as an accent.
I think he practices at home.
You think he does?
Yeah, I think there's something going on there. Because
crazy.
I heard Lee talking about this when you were podcast with him, that he was in Ireland for, it was like 15, 20 years as well, and he didn't pick up any like Irish twang in his voice. And then he's been out here a long time. And sometimes I'll say the odd word here and there, and I'm like, it's creeping in a bit.
Yeah.
But he's had 20 years of that.
Is it a thing where you guys, I can't say that. I don't want to be Americanized.
Yeah, like if I said certain things to my friends or like my family or especially like my brother, he'd be on it straight away. So
I definitely, I hit a nerve when I said you had an Americanized accent. I'm sorry. I should have thought.
You need
more,
to.
I need to
educate.
I need to educate myself. Well, that's why you're here.
Exactly. That's the only reason I came.
Well, that's funny because I didn't think. I just thought about who can I understand the best. You've been here a little while. LJ was tough for me. Neil was tough initially for me.
A lot of people have said that. Yeah.
First episode, I was like, I had like couldn't understand him basically. I got it now, but it took some time.
Yeah,
I think that's how it is though. If someone has a decently thick accent and you haven't had a lot of conversations with them. It's like as you talk to him more, you get to. So like that might not even be fair for me to say. Like I can understand you better, but I mean I can't. I feel like it's definitely not as thick as those guys. But like I just have had more conversations.
Yeah, I think when I speak to my family and my friends, I'll speak a bit different.
Yeah, you thicken it up.
Yeah, and like when we go back home, my wife will be like, "Oh, like I can't understand a lot." Like when you're all talking fast, and she always tells me that my accent changes when I go home.
Yeah,
but I think like where Neil's from is. I think it's too far from LJ, but there's a big difference in accent. And then I'm like 4.5 hours north of that.
Yeah.
And then if you go like 2 hours from Inverness, where I'm from, it'll be different. If you go east to like Aberdeen, they talk a lot different.
I mean, it is a little bit like that on the East Coast here in America.
Yeah.
New York, Boston, Chicago. Those are all pretty close, but different accents.
I feel like that with American accents, like
yeah.
I wouldn't have guessed. Like if you're talking, I don't know. Like he's Californian.
Yeah, I would hope not. I don't
are
know.
You? Yeah, you are. Yeah.
From California. Yeah, but
good there.
But like I feel like a California accent. When people say, "Oh, you have a California accent," I feel like they're talking about like people on the beach, right? Right, Simone? Yeah, people on the beach, like surfer vibes.
Yeah. Okay.
Like you know what I mean? That's what I feel like people are thinking of when they say that. But there are certain things that we say like people say like West Coast. They say hecka or hella.
Hella.
I said hecka. I haven't said hecka in probably 15 years, but I was cleaning it up.
It's coming back.
I was cleaning it up. Yeah, but I don't think like you have Southern accent, which is you've heard of as do they have El Paso have Southern accent? Probably not.
No, it's more like they have an accent, but
not as.
No, it's more Mexican.
Well, yeah.
There's like a strong Mexican community there, so
yeah, right. Because it's right across the border. Right?
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
I think it's like its own wee place because you got like El Paso, and then you've got like San Antonio, Austin, Houston, but they're so far away.
Yeah.
It's like you're like you're not even included in Texas really.
Right.
I feel like you're too far.
Yeah. What have you guys? I know last time you came on, you were talking to me. Was it last time? I think it was last time. You educated me on the Scottish politics about being included in England. You remember that? Have you guys talked about that like with LJ and with Neil and like what they're?
I actually haven't. No.
Oh, okay.
If I had to guess, I don't know. LJ is young. I think he would go for Scotland to be its own country.
Okay.
Neil spent a lot of time in England, so I don't know how he would feel about that. I think his wife, she's English, isn't she? I'm pretty sure she is.
I think so.
And then Robert Briggs is really like UK, like Britain, everyone should be together, like we can't separate. So I don't know, I'll ask them.
Interesting.
Yeah, I think LJ will be.
Is it like a big conversation in Scotland?
Not right now, no. It was, yeah, because we had a big vote on it.
Right, that's what you told. When was that?
Oh,
so it was a long time ago.
not too long, like
10 years.
I was living back home, I think. So maybe 10 years, more than that. Yeah, probably more. So there was
And
a
it
big
was
vote.
it was Scotland voting.
Scotland voting, like, do you want to be your own country and leave the UK, leave Great Britain?
Got it.
And then I feel like the older generation voted to stay.
And the younger voted to separate.
Yeah,
Interesting.
and now the younger are like kind of taking over a bit. So if we did another vote, I think maybe there's a chance.
Interesting. So fascinating. I remember the reason this came up because I was asking you about why doesn't, I forget what I asked, like why didn't Scotland have its own?
Oh, in the Olympics.
I think
it?
oh yeah, we were
Yeah,
talking about
yeah,
Olympics.
yeah.
You're right.
That's a touchy subject.
I know. I realized that.
Because I think
I'm just hitting nerves left and right, man.
I think if there was a football team, soccer team.
Yes.
That's
we
the word.
we can say football.
Yeah,
It's okay.
Good.
We're the Sacramento Republic FC.
FC, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So if there was a football team in the Olympics for Britain, I don't think any Scottish players would go. Even if they got asked, I don't think they would. Because then if you're there and they play the anthem, it's basically the English anthem.
Right.
So I couldn't do it.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah.
That's fair. I feel like that's a reasonable stance, right? I guess I don't know. I'm not gonna. People are gonna be mad. This is gonna go viral over in Scotland. Look at this American talking about Scottish.
I remember. I think it was last year. Rodrigo, our kit man, was asking me about it.
Yeah.
And I said to him, "I'll go ask Briggsy," because we were at a team event, like some meal we went to, and he went and they were speaking for a good 30-40 minutes. Rodrigo didn't say a word. He was just nodding his head. And
he regretted that.
Yeah, then I left and I just waved him. I was like, I'll speak to you tomorrow about it. But
I love Briggsy, but man, he can talk
yeah, I love
fast.
him. What a guy. Yeah.
Legend.
Yeah, he's funny.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of opinions about football and his teams that he supports and
yeah, I forget who he's a big fan of. United?
Rangers, Tottenham.
Oh, he's Tottenham. Okay.
Yeah.
Rangers.
Yeah. Rangers, yeah, big Rangers.
Wow. I wouldn't have guessed that.
No? LJ is too. LJ is a big Rangers fan.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah.
Huh.
Neil's Kilmarnock. They're like a smaller team.
Yeah. Yeah. It's it's interesting to hear just like about that side of things and hearing like the different accents and stuff. You don't think about it very much, especially over here in California. Everybody talks mostly the same in terms of if you're from this area. There's not a ton of variation. It's not like there's a NorCal and SoCal accents, right? Like it's pretty similar.
Yeah.
It's East Coast, yes, and then Southern, and that's about it. That's the variations. And I don't know why that is.
Yeah, I find it hard if someone talks like, where are you from? Like, unless it's like New York, Boston, one of those, I'm like, okay, maybe there.
Yeah. It's a little sad, honestly, It's kind of sad that we don't have our accent.
Yeah, because especially the size of, it's probably the same in Ireland too, I'm sure Lee could tell you that, but in Scotland it's small, but if you move like an hour here or there, it's so different.
Yeah.
And then you've got like the islands and they speak a lot different.
Yeah.
You should look up the Shetland accent. I've never met someone from Shetland. I've never been.
I don't even know where that is.
It's like really north, like basically Norway. So they have like a kind of weird mix of Scottish and I don't even know.
So who do you root for in the World Cup?
Scotland.
So you're in so you play in the World Cup, and I'm sure the qualifying is going on right now. I think.
Yeah, I think it's just started, is it?
Yeah, I think it just started. So hang on. So Scotland doesn't compete in the Olympics, but they compete in.
We have our own team for everything else. Yeah. You didn't know that?
No, I feel like
you're learning a lot here.
No, I know that was a bad miss on my part, but I just feel like it should be the same. That's I guess that's my point.
Yeah, I think if that was the case, we wouldn't have many players because England are too good. The players that England have, like we would never get a Scottish player in there. I don't think.
Wait,
maybe.
Hang on, you're saying
if there was like a Great Britain team,
right? But I guess I'm more talking about the inverse. Like, why wouldn't you guys have an Olympic team for?
Ah, right. I don't know why. There was once 2012 in London that we had a team, but there was no Scottish players. It was all English and
wait.
Welsh, I think.
But it was a Scotland team?
No, it was a British team.
Okay. But there's not been... God, this is going way off the rails. Holy cow.
Let's get something we can just write this down. Eh?
Yeah, no, we need to edit this out. This is rough. I'm sorry. Wow. Let's move on to something else.
I had some, like, talking about Scotland in the World Cup. So my wife was saying to me, like, do you think you'll get called up to play for Scotland if they make the World Cup? And obviously no, because my age, probably not good enough. Well, not good enough to play for Scotland. But she couldn't get her head around that. She's like, but you're already in America and the World Cup's in America. Like, surely you'll get a call up. And I was like, no, like, the amount of people that need to get injured for me to play is, I think, hundreds.
I think we need to start the campaign.
Yeah?
And I think it's a campaign that we need to get behind. Nick Ross to join the Scottish national team for the World Cup.
Her reasoning was like, oh, but you're here and you're used to the weather and you know about the travel, so they could use someone like you. Nah.
No?
That's not really how it works.
Well, maybe if they qualify, you got to be able to go to a game, though.
I'll go to a game, yeah.
Yeah. I know the tickets are going on sale here pretty soon.
Yeah?
Yep.
I'll try and get it, yeah. We asked Danny that recently, Vitiello. How many keepers do you think we need to get injured for him to make the US squad?
What did he say?
I think he said 30.
Yeah.
And we said 100. But because then you've got like all the ones that are playing. There's a lot you've never heard of, like in MLS, MLS2.
Yep.
How far down are you going till you hit USL?
Yeah, I don't know about MLS too. I feel like you think they would be called up before USL.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. That's a good question though. I like that. So I'm curious though about in terms of with World Cup, like how certain leagues have players going to national duty, right? And leagues stop. USL obviously doesn't. So next year it'll be very interesting. You'll be playing basically during the World Cup. How that impacts the league or impacts MLS, where now all of a sudden they're gonna, because they pause, but we're the only, one of the few leagues that doesn't. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of opportunity for guys who are now get a chance to kind of show out, like, oh, there's no MLS games going on, but there is international games going on. Like, how do we capitalize as a USL? How do we magnify on that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Magnify, like the fill that gap is, I guess, what I'm referencing. Or
Yeah.
is there, or is it because it's so much attention on World Cup, it doesn't even matter?
I think with the World Cup, it'll be so hard to get a ticket. Like I obviously want to go to a Scotland game, but for me to be able to get a ticket, it's probably going to be like $400 or $500, something crazy like that.
Definitely.
So I think if USL teams can put on games where cheap tickets or I don't know, like
people are going to be into soccer because they see it, like, I want to go to a game. Well, where can I go? MLS not playing. Boom.
Yeah. Is there games in San Francisco? The World Cup?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like they could be there and like, oh, like.
Yep. I think it's LA. Here. I mean, West Coast. I think it's Seattle, Santa Clara, San Francisco, and then LA are the three. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, maybe if you're there and you're like, oh, I might as well go watch a game.
Yep.
Travel up to here.
I think so.
Put on a show, come see you.
Me?
Yeah. Halftime show. Get Shaq DJing or something like that again.
We gave away $500 last halftime.
Did you?
Yeah.
For what?
We're doing the center pitch shot, so you got to just make it from center pitch. And every time people don't make it, it goes up $100. And it's gone up to 500, and someone made it last game.
Wow.
It's not bad, right? Do
you think you could do it?
We talked about this as a staff. We were talking about it. Because some people think it's easy to do. I don't think it's as easy as people think for non-soccer players.
No, it's still hard for us, I think.
I think so, too.
Yeah.
I think you can do it, especially when they just water. Like, all you got to do is just get it on the ground on frame. I think you'll be all right with enough power.
Uh-huh.
But no, I think it's tough.
500 is good. Good prize. Huh?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it's got to be our best prize we've ever given.
Yeah.
We start over and we're going back to 100. Now it's got to go back up.
So if the next person gets it, they get 100.
Yeah,
it's not worth it. Not worth it.
Not worth it. Yeah. All right.
Interesting though. I think, who do you think on the staff would be able to do? Obviously Neil.
I feel like
he'd be pretty good.
I feel like I could get in Luke's head.
Luke?
I could get in his head.
Luke's getting better.
Is he?
Yeah. Like when you're injured, you do a lot of one-on-one stuff with him and don't go near his left foot. But if you're on his right foot, then he's not bad.
Well, LJ was saying when he was on last week, he's like, I basically got hurt because I don't like striking with my right foot. Because the play he got hurt on was like an unbelievable play.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
It was so sick.
Yeah.
But that's basically why he said he got hurt, which is pretty wild.
Yeah. So, that would have been a nice goal, yeah.
Would have been a nice goal, yeah. So you're saying Luke bad with left foot.
But he's not bad. Katie would be decent. Katie's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's tough. I think that's a good staff bonding is what it's going to be. Like, we got to figure that
Who
out.
could make it from the halfway?
Yeah, but it doesn't like. I think everybody who's played professionally should be eliminated,
Yeah, that's fair.
right?
Yeah.
Like Neil, come on. I think if you didn't, it would be shocking.
And Neil's very competitive.
Oh, I know.
So, you know?
I've heard.
Oh, right. So, yeah, I think he'd find a way to win.
I heard he's really good at pickleball. I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
Pickleball.
I heard the staff played pickleball and he's really good. And now I'm like, I got to figure out how to get into that game. I would love to play against Neil. I don't just to experience it.
You're calling him out.
No, I'm definitely not calling him out. Let's be clear, not
Are
calling
you good?
him out. I think I'm all right.
Yeah.
I can hang. You know who's good is Todd. Todd's probably pretty good. I don't know if they've played, but yeah.
That would be a good game.
I feel like it'd be that. Speaking of competitive, like
Yeah.
those guys.
I'm not seeing Todd's competitive side much.
He's very
in terms of like, yeah.
I feel like to be a pro in any respect, professional athlete, you have to be pretty competitive. Because if you're not competitive, you're not gonna be able to rise to the level of everybody else who is competitive.
Yeah. And I think sometimes like if there's games where we lose or we don't win, people say like, oh, they're not competitive or they're not, I don't know, not trying or whatever. But everyone shows different ways of being competitive. I think
Yeah.
you've got someone like Russ who's just really angry, but then you've got someone like me. I'm not angry, but like I'm very competitive as well in a different way.
Yeah. There's different types of competitiveness. Yeah. You're right. If you tell me who is the most competitive guy on the team, I would say Russ.
Yeah.
Because of
I think
how he
everyone
shows
is. Yeah, I think everyone is. I can't think of anyone who's not.
Right.
You have to be to.
You kind of have to have that ability to switch. Maybe some people can switch it off a little better after the game than others, you know?
Yeah, true.
Like
Go on.
I'm not going to ask.
You've got something in your head here. Go on.
I was going to say, who's like after a game, who's the guy you maybe don't want to have a conversation with?
If they're
After a loss.
after a loss. Depends on the game as well.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
Yeah, Russ gets really angry.
Yeah.
Everyone though, I don't think. Yeah, again, like we show it in different ways.
Right. No, I just was curious.
But yeah, I think if you said the wrong thing to Russ, he might bite your head off. But at the same time, go to anyone. Like I'm trying to think of someone.
No one's
Timmer.
having a good time after a loss, though.
If you go to like Jared Timmer, like he's not going to be happy that we lost.
Right. Yeah.
So like different ways of showing it. Yeah, right. I think so.
And I feel like also Russ, I feel like Russ gets a little bit of a bad rap in terms of the competitiveness, where like he is still. I mean, I think the only time I've ever seen him super mad. Yeah, like he's always incredibly nice and like a good dude.
Oh
for
yeah,
sure. When we gave up a late goal equalizer earlier this year, and he was man of the match, and I had to take him over to TBB to give him the scarf. He was like, he thought I was going to interview him. I was like, no, we're not going to do an interview. And he's like, hang on, let me just get it together. And I was like, no, you're good. We're not doing that. He's like, oh, okay, good. All right, got it. Because I think he needed a second to like mentally turn that switch off. So I didn't, And there's been a couple times where like we've done an interview on a draw, and it was a bad decision to do it. And we're like, not going to do it. It just puts you guys in a tough position. Like, how do you? You just gave up a late goal.
Yeah, I was gonna say if it's one of those games where you concede late.
Yeah, we did. I
don't want to talk to anyone.
But at some point in time, we have done it. We did it, and it was very awkward. And I was like, never again. And I remember it wasn't like I don't know who this. I think it might have been really early on in my Republic career where I didn't have the ability to like say we're doing it or not, and then I got stuck in the position. And I was like, yeah, we're never doing that again. Like, I will fight for that. Like, why would we do that? It was not, like, I can't remember who the player was. It might have been Kamawasa, actually, who I have a great relationship with now. I did at the time, too, but, like, he was so mad. And, like, I think he even was like, really? We have to do this? And I was like, I guess so.
Yeah.
It's just, nobody wants to be in that position, you know?
Is that your worst ever interview?
Oof. I don't know.
We can cut it. You can say.
No, I'm trying. I can't. The problem is I have a horrible memory, so I'm trying to remember who if I've had.
You can write it down and just slide it to me.
Slide it to you. It's Nick Ross, appearance 1 through 4. No, I don't think we've ever had one that I'm like ever bad. couple times like audio's had issues. I feel like that's worse.
Mm.
If like a podcast gets corrupted or something file wise, like that's probably how I would define it. I've never been like left an interview and being like, that did not go well. Like bad.
I thought you told me one.
Did I?
No, I can't think of it now though.
I feel like you're gonna put me on the spot.
Like they didn't get your jokes or.
Oh, Shane Wheat. I did a bit with him to start a pod one time.
Okay.
Remember, because I said he looked like the murderer from You, the show You.
Yes, that was it.
Simone, producer Simone, would have loved the bit. So I changed his Wikipedia page and read the Wikipedia page to intro the podcast.
Oh.
And I had enough of a relationship with him, so I thought it would go well, and like it did not go well. And then afterward, we finished. He's like, "Dude, that was really funny." And I was like, "You didn't give any indication that it was funny or that you appreciated it." So I was like, "Wow!" Like we were like, "Oh, we almost need to cut it because it was so bad." That was probably the worst. Yeah, because like I've tried bits and stuff, and just to have doing something different, that was probably the worst one. You're right.
You changed his Wikipedia.
Yeah, I thought
that's
that was
good.
funny. Thank you.
That's good. Yeah.
I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
Like I think he just maybe he was, I don't know. He just was not expecting it. I guess.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's good though. I like that.
I thought it was funny.
Yeah.
It made me laugh before I started reading it, and then I saw his reaction. I was like, oh, this is immediately not funny.
Yeah.
So, but he thought it was funny, but he just didn't, I don't know, he didn't react. Or he was just realized that I was like bummed that he didn't think it was funny. But he said it was funny. I don't know. Anyway.
So that's the worst one. Put it down to the worst.
I think that's the worst.
Yeah.
I think that the rest of it was fine. I think the fact that I started with it too, because sometimes guys who haven't been on, they take a bit to warm up. If I had done that later, like near the end, I think it would have gone better.
Yeah.
See, that's on me.
Uh-huh.
You live and you learn.
Do you know who I think could be a regular on here?
Who?
LJ.
You enjoy listening to him?
Yeah, he's funny, isn't he?
Yeah, we had some really good ones last week.
He's taken over Scotsman, isn't he? I was the only I was his favourite Scotsman for.
Oh man! Oh, come on, Nick.
1 week, and then he came in, and yeah, he's funny though.
He is funny.
Some of the stuff, I look at him and I laugh. I don't know why.
I was trying to get even more out of him too, because I know he likes to go out. I wanted to hear more about that, but I think he was even a little reserved a little bit.
Yeah,
so he is funny.
I've played with a lot of people like that.
Yeah,
like people from Glasgow or that area who are like really confident, loud, just happy all the time, like always joking. Like yeah, he's funny. Yeah, I just look at him sometimes and like just laugh.
Well, him and AJ also have a good relationship, which made it fun to do that. Yeah, it was a good time. He's very funny. Them both were great, so it was good to get. Because like when I talked to him the first time, he had been here like 6 weeks, so like it was good to. I like to ask guys about the heat, and I should have asked him more about the travel because I'm sure the travel for him is. Still got to be tough.
He missed a lot of travel recently.
He did, yeah.
He missed
the
big ones,
the roughest trips. Yeah.
He went to.
Sorry, we'll get there.
Birmingham, Rhode Island.
He made sure he booked his Vegas trip though.
Yeah, that was funny. We finished like our team meeting, like just gonna go on the bus to the stadium. He's just sitting outside the meeting room waiting to go on the bus, and then he loved it.
Yeah,
he had to go first time.
Yeah, I get it, and he's probably heard about it. Yeah, it makes sense.
Yeah, I think like when I came over here for the first time, everything was new. Like everywhere we went, I loved it.
Yeah.
Not that I don't like it now. It's just you're going to the same places all the time. But for him, it's just everything's new. Travel's new.
Yeah.
Like in Scotland, you don't need to take a plane anywhere. Like you're just on a bus or like.
Furthest trip is what, a couple hours?
Well, his furthest trip would be Inverness, so 4 or 5 hours, whatever.
That's your minimum bus ride here, other than like Monterey and Oakland.
Yeah.
Monterey's probably around there.
It's like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. That's probably his longest trip, and teams hate going up to Inverness. They always complain like it's too far, like the road's not great going up, and like we would have to do it every 2 weeks because like you play at home, play away, play home, and teams would just complain all the time. So then now that I've come here, I'm taking 2 flights to a game, like the day before a game. It's just
so different.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely different.
And with the heat as well, so many people have told LJ like, get ready for this heat, and he's sick of hearing it as well.
Yeah.
When he's hot, he's like, oh, you've not seen nothing yet. Like, wait till it heats up. And he's at the pool all the time working on his tan and that. He's funny, man. What a guy.
Yeah, he's definitely seems like he's enjoying his time for sure.
Yeah. he's young as well. He's like 22, is he? 23?
He's pretty young. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Good for him.
the world
you
is
know?
his, yeah.
Yeah, the world is his. All right. Well, thanks, man. This was a lot of fun. Did you bring a question or did you already ask it?
I didn't know you still did that. I wasn't sure.
Did I not do it last week?
Because last week I wrote the ones for Lee.
Yeah. So yeah, we're doing it. You're right. We did. We've done it just to get some different perspectives and try to make it a little different. We've had players like chime in and ask questions, and so we've done both. Yeah, we try to do both.
Yeah. See, I didn't come prepared then.
That's all right. You kind of already asked one. My worst interview ever.
Worst interview ever, yeah. Best isn't. No one wants to hear that.
No.
Everyone wants to hear the worst.
I really couldn't even tell you. I think I said, someone asked this, I think I said Roro earlier this year when we talked about like his injury last year and rehabbing with his son and how cool that was. That was probably one of my favorites because it was a tough one because you want to get something out of him, but you don't want to ask something that he's uncomfortable answering. So it's like a delicate thing.
Yeah.
And he's so great. So it was easy, but
I've got to ask you one.
All right.
I asked Lee it. If you could be someone on the team for a day.
If I could be someone on the team?
In the game, like
In a game?
Well, in game and away from the game.
So like separately?
Or if it's the same person, then
in game, it's definitely Christian Pirano.
okay. Yeah.
Just
Messi.
Yeah, I mean basically, yeah. To have that ability, definitely Christian Pirano. Away from the game? I don't know. I don't even know.
Yeah, it's a tough one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Christian's a good one, yeah.
Yeah, I think just because he's got such a unique ability that, he's so good with the ball at his feet. I think that's the answer for me.
Because the ball comes up to his knee as well. You'd have to get used to that.
Yeah. Hey, he's got his goal on Saturday.
Yeah, he did. Good finish, yeah.
Good finish.
Uh-huh.
Good finish.
Away from the game, if you could be someone, I think I have two. Roro, maybe.
Okay.
Because he's just the king.
Yeah.
Of Sacramento. Everyone knows him.
Yep.
Everyone wants to be friends with him.
Yeah.
He gets sent stuff all the time.
Does he?
Yeah, free stuff. He has his academy.
Yeah.
He's got a lot going on, I think.
Yeah, he
it'd be fun to see that. Or someone totally different, like someone like LJ. Like you just go home and you've got nothing. Goes to the pool, does whatever he wants.
Mm-hmm.
Just for a day.
Yeah.
Just to see what it's like.
Yeah. I think it's a good one. Those are good picks.
Yeah.
Good picks. I don't even know. I don't know what I would say. I would like to be. I want to see Eric's game. I would like to see his role as a coach. Just
Why?
crunching film. I don't know. I just want to. How much film does he train? Because I know he watches a lot.
He does. I think he does. Yeah.
I think he watches.
He's good. He's very good at what he does.
Yeah.
I seen him on a flight. I can't remember which flight we were on recently, and he was watching one of our games, and he was doing a PowerPoint, and he was just sat there like massaging his eyes. I was like, how long has this guy been up? Just constantly on his laptop watching film.
Monster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah. I think so. Shout out, Coach. There we go, Eric. There we go.
Get him on here.
We had him on.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that.
Everybody was like, man, you're going to get nothing out of Eric. And we had a great conversation.
Yeah.
So
Who's next?
I have no idea.
No.
We'll figure it out. Did you get a text yesterday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last minute job.
We're trying to
get anyone else. You're like, oh,
no,
we'll
that's
text
not what
him.
happened.
Yeah.
That's not what happened.
Yeah. One of those.
That's not what happened. So no, we'll figure it out. We got some ideas.
Mazzola, has he been on?
He has.
I think if you have Mazzola, you'll need to have Ryan as well.
We learned.
Yeah.
We learned. Basically, Ryan asked questions that only Jared would know as like his questions. And it was like 10 minutes of just basically them talking about their inside jokes. I felt like an outsider, and I was on the episode.
Yeah.
I was like, I have no idea what these guys are talking about.
Yeah, they're a proper couple. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. All right, Nick Ross, good to see you, man. Congrats on the win, and hopefully we get another one this Saturday.
Thank you. Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, man.